Welcome back to Metroid Zero Mission. We are going to continue along in Grade. We have to figure out how to get to Grade. Certainly we're not going to have to go down to where that lava is, right? Gotta get some sort of upgrade in order to go into the hot, steamy water stuff, right? Right? Well, we're gonna run into a Metroid staple here in a moment where not all floor lava is real floor lava. Sometimes it's fake floor lava and it doesn't actually exist. Doesn't actually exist. Just fake floor lava. This floor lava is real floor lava. It deals damage. The other floor lava is just there to try and confuse you. It's a fake out, if you will. So I actually need a different power, which I don't have right now. Come back and get this later. So this is a different set of issues. Got a bunch of guys I gotta kill. And then I've got a bunch of blocks that you can't stand on. And some that you can. And there's a missile upgrade, which... Luckily, I've done this puzzle when I played through this originally and suffered through this puzzle, so... I just have to whatever the word is. Familiarize myself with the puzzle, but we'll do this in a lot less time than it took me originally. So this is how you do it. Use a missile, and then you press a second missile shortly thereafter, so that you jump up, and as the thing's going from left to right, not right to from right to left, not left to right, so that it pulls you, and then you drop off the claw. Right, well, not there. That's too late. You gotta do it. You gotta do it a little bit before that, but not too much before it. Otherwise, you'll fall into the other hole. Like that. That's how you want to do it. Because all those blocks are breakable blocks, so you can't stand on any or roll on any of them. As you know, we've already been here. It's up only, I believe. Yeah, this is up only. So I can't go down this way, so I gotta go back. Do it again. Go around circles. All the enemies respawn. Okay, there's still plenty of areas we haven't explored yet. This is one of them. Let's use this to replenish some of my health. Provided I don't die. Very likely. I do like these infinitely spawning things. They occur in most games. And they're really good for replenishing your health because once I hit max, either max health or max missiles, it stops spawning the other one until I'm completely full. And it'll spawn everything like normal. Do 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 do. Use your missiles. Map room, map room. Alright. Now we see a way to get down to Kraid. But as you can see from the map didn't give me all the information I needed. It gave me some information to give me a hint where to go, but there's still a decent amount of hidden path left that doesn't indicate how I'm going to get to Kraid. That's what I was talking about, where I said there's secrets and then there's secrets, which requires you to know, and to a lesser degree explore, what's there. So that's another area, so I gotta find another upgrade so I can blow up those blocks too. That'll also be a mystery upgrade, hint hint, nudge nudge. But unknown upgrade, I guess. Oh, this is one way to get in here. Probably not the right way to get in here, but what am I gonna say? The one thing that definitely messed me up is obviously it's a dead end, and my thinking at this point is that, sort of like the previous puzzle where I had to get the missile upgrade, that I have to, you can see no clear way forward. I'm thinking that I have to get up here and drop somewhere along the T. Now, what we'll discover here in a second is, obviously all the blocks below me are bomb block, and all of the key portion of that section are blocks that crumble. So my thinking is I gotta land directly in the center here in order to create a series of crumble blocks so that I can go down. But that's not actually true. That's not real. What I'm trying to say. As far as I'm aware, it's not real. It doesn't lead me anywhere, because that's not how you get to the lower area. The area that I can see that's in gray on my mini-map. Not how you get there. Nothing in the map room either, as far as I'm aware anyways. Like I said, there's hidden map, and then there's hidden map. The answer is actually not in that loop I was just in. The actual answer is this direction. So as I was saying before, sometimes there's lava, and sometimes there's just fake lava. And this isn't obviously real lava, otherwise it'd be taking damage. But it appears like it should be. Well, at one point it was lava, but it wasn't actual real lava. It was just imaginary lava, if you will. This is how we get to Kraid. You can see nothing of my map is filled in down here because you're not supposed to know this area is down here. But you do know Kraid's down here, so hopefully eventually you'll put 2 and 2 together and figure that out. Gonna fill up on health. And guys. don't have the power for that yet. That's also blocked off. How do we do that, Christopher? We came all this way down. We can't go back up. So something must change here, I think. Gotta be something. I can't go through that block without the upgrade. The upgrade's blocked off by the upgrade block. I wonder what I need to do. Not. The answer is quite obvious. The game's trying to teach you what the answer. There's your answer. You're so smart, Christopher. So this is another unknown item. I believe this is... Boy, I really wish I remember what that was. I think it's another... I think it might be a gravity jump. Based on its design. Gravity jump essentially allows me to, do my spin jump infinitely. Once I have the ability, well, I actually already have the ability to do that spin jump, but it allows me to, keep pressing the button to continue to float. There's a story for you guys. Brief one, if I can. I hope. I used to play, occasionally still do for funsies, not for anything at all competitive, because it's just a money hole, but I used to play Magic the Gathering back in the day. And me and my brother would play a lot. This was back in 5th gen, when we started playing. So that was back in the day where you would buy starter deck, and your starter deck would be a series of roughly randomly assorted cards. You would get an assortment of black, green, white, red, and blue cards, along with a little bit of mana, so you could technically play with that deck. You could play the 5 color multi deck. And I guess you also could get artifacts as well, but I'm not sure what the percentages were, what the they were guaranteed drops or non-guaranteed drops. And of course you get your booster cards as well to get. Well, anyways, get to the point of my story here. Back in the day, back in 5th gen, or 5th edition, they had not yet codified what is now known as haste. Haste is your creatures are not affected by summoning things. So, usually, I don't really I'm sure all colors had this ability to use haste, but I know specifically it was used a lot in red decks, sort of to hit hard, hit fast, and build towards, large flying creatures that were usually dragons. That was red for you. Direct damage spells as well. Burn decks are such a fucking... Oh, they drive me nuts. You can build a whole deck out of just direct damage spells that you just... No, I don't care. I'm just gonna... Bolt Bolt's gone back and forth in terms of its ability, you know, Magic letting people use it, and Magic basically saying, well, we're going to include a Bolt substitute, but it's going to cost you 2 mana. But there were a lot of sort of gimmicky things you would see used in side editions of the game that wouldn't come back, like phasing was one of them. Phasing is essentially your guy's here this turn, and then next turn he basically doesn't exist on the field, and then the turn after he phases back into existence, you know. But there were very few things that ended up getting codified like that in Magic the Gathering. Like this, you know, creatures not affected by summoning sickness used to be how you would just read the description on the card and you go, okay, that's what that is. And later on they would call it haste. I think they would do that a little bit more in later editions. Like I remember, what is it called? Warrior, I think it was either Warriors or Samurais of Kanagawa. They had this thing called Bushido. Which was kind of like Double Strike, where you would attack, you know, you would attack twice, but I think it was a little bit different, so that you wouldn't get first strike and then regular attack. It would just be, you would just be attacking 2 times, something like, I don't remember now. It's been a while. But like I said, very few of those abilities Magic the Gathering would carry over from edition to edition. It would sort of be like, well, it's in this edition, but we're not going to carry it over in the next expansion or the next, you know, standard edition. That was just sort of a thought I was thinking about. We're getting close to Crane now. Oh, excuse me. Crane doesn't actually bore me. It just, after working a full 9 hours, you know, get a little sleepy towards the end of the day. This is Big Boy Kraid. Kind of how the Kraid fight usually goes. Open up his mouth, shoot bombs into his mouth. This is how it goes in Super Metroid as well. I don't remember now. I don't think he does nearly as good a job with his offhand dodging these bullets, though. So we're getting close to the end here. I know that as he gets closer to, or he takes more damage, he gets closer, and then eventually he does that where he knocks out the Alright, now he's dead. I was gonna say, I know he eventually knocks out that standing platform. And this is, as you can see, one of the 2 major bosses. In the original game, this was, I think, one of only 2 bosses, aside from, obviously, the final boss, which is Mother Brain, but there's not the other... There's 2 others. I can't remember what their names are. Because Kraid and fucking Ridley are in every goddamn game. Well, they're not in every game, but they're practically in every game. Which I don't know. I understand Metroid 2 for the Game Boy was not... We hadn't established the fact that Kraid was... or Ridley was supposed to be in every game. But... The fact that in the remake of Metroid 2 they had to just randomly adding a Ridley fight in there just sort of pisses me off. What do you mean it's not in the game? We got me in the game. Yeah, that's fine. That's nice. I don't care. You know, just like fucking Bowser doesn't have to be the villain in every fucking Mario game. You know, so too does Ridley not have to be in every fucking game. Alright, well, I need to build up speed here, so let's kill these guys. Build up speed. And that'll be enough. Get through there. So this is an unexplored area as well. So we will explore the unexplored, as they say. I'm not really figuring out how to do this right now. It'll take me a second, but I'll get it. There's actually a much simpler way than using the bomb, climb, or freeze beam. I don't quite see it right now, but I'll see it in a sec. There it is. Isn't that easy? Such an easy solution. Instead of fucking having to deal with the freeze beam, getting through these, you know, enemies and use them to climb. No, just use this little thing to climb. And then obviously, as you can see, they respawn. So you just need to get to the point where you're on a platform like this. Wait for them to respawn a little bit, and then use it to climb some more. Obviously it won't knock you off. If it tries to respawn, it'll just delay that. There's a little hidden item here. What I didn't realize is this is also a dump area for the room above me. So I'm actually going to be coming through here a couple times anyways. Well, not if I play right, but, you know. So the whatever they call that speed booster thing plus charge does exist in this game, so I can use that to yeah, this takes me a minute to figure out how to do this because I got the fact that I didn't realize that I need to be regular stand up great Samus. But I also didn't realize that I have to out and out use my missiles to get through that area. So we're going to be coming back through here in a second. So if you press once you're through the door there, or even if you're not through the door, if you press down, you can store that charge. Doing a great job, Chris. You can use that. You can store that charge and use it to dash either directly up or, you know, I don't know if you can do diagonal in this game, but you can definitely go up or left or right. But I don't think you can use any, you know, blaster or any other ability while you're in that dash charge. At least until you cancel out of the dash, the charge dash, or you hit a wall. But that's when I talk about breaking a game open in terms of, you know, sequence breaking games. It's, again, this is why I find those types of speedruns so interesting, is because you're not breaking the code, but you're breaking the game using its own abilities that it gave you, because you got really good at the game and you've mastered the, I don't know if you want to call it the basics, but you've mastered, yeah, I'm facing the wrong direction now. But you've mastered the art of the deal. Mastered the art of the deal. So much fun for everybody, Chris. Yeah, you figured out that much, but you didn't figure out that your cannon doesn't do enough damage. One more try. We're gonna do it with missiles next time. Missiles. All dead, Jim. They're all dead. You killed them all. And this, as you can see, leads me back to where I was just at. Crazy, huh? Now if we go straight up, we'll go back to Brainstar. I kept calling it Criteria, didn't I, in the previous episodes? You know what else you can do if you don't want to use your freeze beam? Play the game. You can also go down, which is what I'm about to do. Why? Because I can't go no other direction than down, and this actually turns out to be a path forward. I wouldn't say the path forward, a path forward, because this bypasses this whole use your freeze beam to, you know, scale the platform. That just takes me back up to the top. Yeah.